So we're going to run through the smaller barns now. Obviously, by smaller barns, I mean they only have one or two of our horses. Actually, it looks like everybody's only got one. Wow. We have Andrew Harris is cruising in style. Raced huge the other day. Just got picked off at the wire in 53 at the Meadowlands and looked good doing it. Really impressed with what I saw from him. Andrew just always does a great job with this horse. Did great with him at 2, 3, and now as a 4-year-old. Exactly what we wanted to see out of this horse. And Andrew's doing a great job with him. Dexter Dunn drove him good. Tried to give him the slip, but all cruising did a little bit of a moonwalk right at the wire. Not quite a difference between Yonkers and the Meadowlands. I think you look down that long stretch, it can get to you sometimes. So Cruising with Style continues to race good. John Boutenchain is Simba. He raced poorly the same night at the Meadowlands. John said he was sick afterwards. Gonna have to tune him up a little bit. He does have a stake race coming up, and I believe he'll probably race in it. So we'll see how Stonebridge Simba bounces back from this little virus he had the other day. It was only the first or second check he'd missed all year. Been a good horse for us this year, and he's gonna be a better horse in the future, I believe. Jared has Final Answer and Road Tripper. Final Answer made a break in the qualifier. I don't want to say it's my fault. I didn't make him break. I would say it was a race officer's fault. They put Final Answer and Casanova's Jewel in together. I went with who I thought I had to go with, and the other horse made a break. So I'll qualify Final Answer Thursday at Mohawk. Road Tripper was flat the other day, popped a little quarter crack. This is his first start back. Popped a little quarter crack and felt like he was slipping. Going to make a few little shoeing changes with him, see if we can get him back on track. Irv Miller has Yes. I misrepresented the fact. I thought he was going to race him this weekend in preparation of next week's stake race. I assumed he'd be in Indiana or Philadelphia or somewhere, but Irv opted to get him cleaned up real good. He thought he was a little bit sick his last start, scoped a little bit full, so he opted not to race him and clean him up. He's had a big year, this horse, so I'm really excited to see what Irv's going to do with him in Indiana's next start. Angie, Olympic Hopeful's gone to Florida, obviously, with her. She'll be back in the springtime. We'll get some updates. Angie's the best of all our affiliate trainers. Tim does a great job with the billing and the pictures and the invoicing. He does a great job, but Angie does a fantastic job telling everybody what's going on with the horses. So we'll likely have some horses heading out to Illinois in February to race. But for now, Olympic Hopeful, I'm sure we'll have an update from her very soon. Tim Twaddle has White Tiger. Thought we were bringing White Tiger home, and then he qualified him the other day. Mike Wilder went with him and said he felt great. So Mike gets along with him, Tim gets along with him. We can find a class for him at the Meadows. By all means, race him. I thought we might have to rest him up for the winter time, but we got him off Lasix now. Was that a problem? I don't want to comment on that. We will see soon enough. Blair Burgess says Heavenly Skies. I talked to Blair briefly. He said he thought she was going to school and qualify. He didn't think there was much point in turning her out. He said she's huge, she's big. Let's get a couple of races into her and see how she feels and go from there. And I think that's exactly what Blair intends to do. West 52nd acted up the other day, pulled up at the quarter. They had, usually wears a closed bridle, but we trained him and raced him in what's called an aviator. Aviator is a see-through blinds. They're like glass or some plexiglass or something, plastic. We raced him from off the pace, and in a group he was fine, but as he went to clear to the front, he got looking around, being stupid, pulled up and ended up parked. We'll put the closed bridle back on him this week, and I assume he'll be going down the road. Now, I didn't realize it. I made a mistake. I sent Dan Creighton a message. Dan and Pam have the horse. Pam trains the horse at the farm. Dan's her boyfriend, and I'd sent Dan and Pam a message and said, hey, I can go drive West 52nd if Aaron's going to choose off him. They'd already done the driver changes at that point. Ryan Stahl's driving him. If Ryan gets along with him, great. If Ryan does not get along with him, I will happily go there next Tuesday and race West 52nd also. And then we have Carmen. I apologize. I missed Carmen and Maintenance Man last week. He had Maintenance Man up to the vet. The vet said that he thought that the splint was live and bothering him on his right hind, and the suspension behind it was a little bruised because of it. So Carmen's been working on that. He's going to put him in to go a couple of races, and then he'll be in Harrisburg also. So we did Carmen with Maintenance Man, Heavenly Skies, West 52nd, Olympic Hopeful, Tiger, Yes, Road Tripper, Final Answer, Simba, and Cruising. I believe that's all of them. That's all the smaller barns. I got you all the bigger barns are all done. That is it for the videos. I did them in multiple places all over Ontario this week. They're all done. So I'll talk to you guys this week. Obviously, again, I can't say enough. Please reach out to me if you have some horses you're interested in London and you want to vouch for a piece of a horse. We can talk about a price point, what I believe the horse is worth. I'm going to be looking at all the horses over the next couple of days, making some decisions. I'm going to be extremely frugal heading into London because I am trying to get Lexington cleaned up. I do have some clients that are interested in Indiana next week, maybe getting a horse or two in Indiana, and then of course the end of the year, the fireworks in Harrisburg are coming up, and I would like to have some bullets, so to speak, for Harrisburg. So for all our clients that are still interested in partnering up this fall, reach out to me, tell me what you think, tell me what you're looking at, because the more information I have about who you'd like to look at, what jurisdiction, what sale, anything like that, what gate, sex, let me know. And it makes my job a little easier narrowing the search into what I can do and cannot do heading into the latter portion, the last quarter of the sale season, as they say. Talk to you guys soon. Take care. Hope you had a fantastic Thanksgiving weekend.